Okay, we are live. So, yeah, these sessions, welcome back. If you have been here before, if you're new to this, basically, I'm going to spend the next hour doing a ChatGPT choose your own adventure story. I've been doing this for a couple sessions now, and so we're sort of deeper into the story, but I also haven't done one of these sessions for a while. And so I'm going to ask ChatGPT to tell me what has happened so far. What do I remember? I know we're in a city called Lothar, and the people here are really strange, and they aren't very nice to me, and I think I'm a spy. That's sort of what I remember. Can you summarize the story so far, please? Okay, you arrive in the strange and beautiful city of Lothar, a place suspended between cliffs and chasms under a perpetual twilight sky in the bustling marketplace. You were approached by a mysterious woman with piercing blue eyes who led you to a vendor. The vendor gave you a box, asking you to deliver it to the Obsidian Spire. However, instead of delivering it, I chose to open the box and discover a glowing crystal that transported me to an ancient, forgotten part of the city. Okay. I do remember that. I got sent to like a really weird place that was sort of abandoned, but was a part of the city. And then I got reprimanded very quickly. After this, you encountered a cloaked man who took you to the Council of Shadows, but he arrested me. Just to be clear, he arrested me. He didn't just escort me. He was not nice. He took me to the Council of Shadows, a powerful and secretive group that governs Lothar. The council offered me a role as an agent, providing me with a hooded robe, a map, tools, and a token that grants me access to certain places in the city. They tasked me with investigating the Veiled Watchers, which is a group to which the woman with blue eyes likely belongs. Okay, yeah. There's like this weird group called the Veiled Watchers. I don't really know anything about them yet. Returning to the marketplace, you followed the woman discreetly, observing her as she interacted with various merchants and power players. Eventually, she led me to a secluded part of the city. She didn't lead me. I mean, she did. She led me, but like she doesn't know I'm following her. I think that's part of me isn't sure, but I don't think that she knows. She led me to a secluded part of the city, and she entered a small, unmarked door. I approached the door, knocked, and pretended to be a lost historian to gather more information, but that was only after she left. So she wasn't in there when I pretended to be a historian. Inside, I met these two characters named Alara and Torin, two individuals with ties to the city's ancient knowledge. I don't remember that. I feel like they're making that part up. They provided me with a book on Lothar's history and warned me about the dangers of forbidden areas. I do remember that. I have like a book in my satchel, I think. Okay, I read the book. Now, after reading the book, you've learned about the complex history of Lothar, including the origins of its forbidden areas and mysterious Veiled Watchers. You realize that the city is filled with secrets and power struggles, and your role as an agent of the council is to investigate these dangers and uncover the truth. With this knowledge, you are prepared to decide your next move in the intricate and dangerous web that is Lothar. What would you like to do next? Okay, that's interesting. So I realize that the city is filled with secrets and power struggles, and my job as an agent of the council is to navigate those dangers and uncover the truth. So I'm like an investigator. I'm like a detective for Lothar, for the city of Lothar. Okay, this is like Law and Order for me. Okay. Okay, so I have this book, and I'm supposed to figure out who the Veiled Watchers are. And can you tell me more about what I learned from the book? Ooh, okay. From the book provided by Alara, you learn several key aspects about Lothar's history in the intricate dynamics that govern the city. Number one, I learn about the rise of Lothar. Lothar was established centuries ago as a city of magic, commerce, and power, strategically positioned between cliffs and chasms. Interesting. Its architecture reflects this, blending ancient stonework with arcane metal structures. Fun. The city became known for its mastery of magic and the preservation of ancient knowledge, attracting scholars, mages, and power seekers from all over the world. Okay. Cool. It's a place of scholarship. That's fun. Forbidden areas, ruins of Eldereth. One of the most dangerous ancient parts of the city where the boundaries between the physical world and the arcane are thin. This area is filled with old stone carvings, relics, and remnants of ancient magic. Okay, this area is filled with old stone carvings, relics, and okay. It's said to be a place of both great power and peril where few venture and even fewer return. Okay, weird. So I still don't really understand what the danger looks like, but I know that it's mysteriously dangerous um because magic is just like it sort of sounds like it's haunted, basically. I guess I don't think I've seen any magic yet, so I don't really know what magic looks like here. Um, okay, other forbidden zones scattered throughout Lothar are other forbidden areas, each with its own unique history and dangers. These places are often remnants of ancient battles or sites where powerful magic was once wielded. Okay, it feels like so magic has this sort of like I feel like it's sort of like radiation, like it leaves behind some sort of like dangerous after effect when it's used in this world. And that's why we have these forbidden areas, basically. Okay. The Council of Shadows. The Council of Shadows is not merely a governing body, but also the guardian of Lothar's most dangerous secrets. They maintain the balance of power in the city, ensuring the ancient knowledge and powerful artifacts do not fall into the wrong hands. Okay, wow, they're so okay. I mean, I'm starting to understand why these people are not very nice to strangers. It seems like the city, um, is like the keepers of some of the most like ancient magical powers of the world, and so they have to safeguard them. The council has had a tumultuous relationship with other powerful factions in the city, including the Veiled Watchers. Okay, got it. So okay, so it's not like they have a tumultuous relationship. So they're not exactly enemies, but they're not exactly friends, the Veiled Watchers and the Council. Um, okay, and I'm working for the Council. The Veiled Watchers. The Veiled Watchers are a secretive group operating within Lothar, known for their hidden agendas and influence in the city's darker corners. They are both feared and respected, with their true motives often shrouded in mystery. Okay, I don't love that their motives are shrouded in mystery. Like, because I just got to this city, so like I'm open to not to like betraying the Council of Shadows if I decide that the Veiled Watchers are like that I'd rather be with them. I don't know. I mean, maybe I can be both. I gotta find that out. I gotta find out what their deal is. I gotta find out what the power struggles are in the city. Because I see it seems like I might have to pick a side. I sort of stumble into the Council of Shadows, but I don't know who they are or what their deal is. So I feel like I need to find out more about them too. Historically, the Veiled Watchers have been allies and adversaries of the Council of Shadows. Their actions are unpredictable, and they are believed to be involved in many of the city's clandestine activities. Okay, full confession, I don't know what this word means. So I'm just gonna Google that real quick. Kept secret or done secretively because illicit. She deserves better than the. I still don't know what that means because I don't know what this word is. Forbidden. Okay. Okay. Kept secret or done secretively because it's forbidden. Okay, so they're doing some forbidden things. But what's forbidden? I need to know why it's forbidden, if it should be forbidden. you know, I'm not going to let this place suck me up into their broken system, is all I'm saying. Okay, the Field Watchers got it. Ancient artifacts and magic. The book describes various ancient artifacts and spells that still exist within Lothar. These items are powerful, often dangerous, and highly sought after by those who understand their true value. Okay, that makes total sense. The crystal you encountered seems to be one such artifact capable of transporting individuals across different parts of the city or even to other realms. That sounds so useful. I want it. I want it back. I don't have it anymore. The Council of Shadows took it from me. Wait, no, it didn't. It vanished. I'm gonna have to ask. I think it vanished from my hand. I'm gonna ask. Okay. The forbidden knowledge. Lothar's history is filled with forbidden knowledge, including ancient spells, lost language, and forgotten rituals. The book hints at the existence of hidden chambers and secret libraries where such knowledge is kept. Okay, I need to try and find those because I might be able to learn about both people from there, both groups. Okay, the book also suggests that those who seek this knowledge must be prepared for the risks, as the boundaries between the known and unknown in Lothar are often perilously thin. Okay, so it's not very safe for me to do this, but I am going to do it. Okay, accessing forbidden areas. Gaining lawful access to the forbidden areas of Lothar requires the approval of the Council of Shadows. They grant access only to those who prove their intentions are scholarly, beneficial to the city, or in service to the city's goals. I love that these two things are separate. The process for gaining access is strict, but exceptions have been made in the past for those who demonstrate a genuine commitment to preserving or understanding Lothar's history. Okay, this book has provided you with valuable insights into the complexity of Lothar and the forces of play within the city. The knowledge you gained will be crucial as you navigate your role as an agent of the Council of Shadows and uncover the deeper mysteries that hold Lothar. Okay, so there were a couple things that I realized that I needed to do. What was the first one? There's just, I think this is an instruction I need to give them, is that they need to like not write such long messages, because I forget what I wanted to do. I know that I need to investigate these two people. I know that I want the crystal back if I can find it. Was there anything else? I mean, those are for sure things that I know that I want to do. Okay. Cool. So I know I want the crystal back if I can find it, if I can get it. I feel like, but I think I need to go to here. I need to try and find the like places of knowledge. So, oh, yeah, I wanted to ask ChatGPT, how did I lose the crystal? Actually, before I do that, can you make your responses slightly shorter? No, stop. Okay, cool. I don't need you to repeat all of that for me because I just read it. Okay, so after that, after asking for that, I need to figure out how to get to the library. And then I also want to ask, can you tell me how I lost the crystal? Because I don't remember how I lost the crystal. I lost the crystal when I first opened the mysterious box that the vendor gave me. Upon opening it, the crystal emitted a blinding light and transported me to an ancient forgotten part of Lothar. When my vision cleared, the crystal was gone. Yeah, okay. Leaving only a small crumpled note in its place. It seems the crystal either activated a hidden mechanism or was itself consumed in the process of transporting you. What did the note say? It left behind a note. That's so weird. The note you found inside the box after the crystal disappeared said, "The path to the fire is not what it seems. Trust no one and beware the whispers of the forgotten." Ooh, The Whispers of the Forgotten. That's scary. I don't know what that is. Okay. Okay. Did the book mention... I'm going to say it didn't. I'm going to say, because if I ask ChatGPT that, they're probably going to say, oh yeah, the book did mention what the Whispers of the Forgotten are. But I'm going to say it didn't, because ChatGPT sometimes makes these games too easy. It's giving me everything I want. And I wish they would sometimes not. I want to fail. Okay. Okay, so I decide that I want next to try and find hidden chambers and secret libraries. I do think that I go to the chapter of the book that hints at the existence of hidden libraries. And what was it? Hidden chambers and secret libraries. Hidden chambers and secret libraries. I read the first page of that chapter. No. Okay, so I don't... Oh, wait. You can continue. Oh, no. Okay, you turn to the chapter that hints at the existence of the hidden chambers and secret libraries within Lothar. The title of the chapter, Veins of Knowledge, the Secret Libraries of Lothar. Okay, fun. I love that it gives me the chapter title. It immediately grabs my attention. You're so right, it does. The Veins of Knowledge. That's good. You begin to read the first chapter, the first page. Beneath the streets of Lothar, woven into the very fabric of the city, lie the hidden chambers and secret libraries where ancient knowledge is guarded. These sanctuaries of the past are not... Okay. And then I interrupted them. Okay, I'm going to say these sanctuaries of the past, they are living repositories of history, bound by powerful wards and protected by guardians, both seen and unseen. These chambers were established long ago by the first keepers of Lothar's secrets, a group that predates even the Council of Shadows. Okay. And they don't give us the name. Access to these libraries is granted only to those deemed worthy by the Guardians, and the path to them is treacherous, often hidden behind illusions, sealed doors, or beneath the city's labyrinth tunnels. The knowledge contained within these libraries is said to include lost spells, forgotten rituals, and the true history of Lothar. Stories that have been erased from common memory. Many have sought these libraries, but few have returned with their minds intact, for the knowledge within can be as dangerous as it is enlightening. To seek the veins of knowledge is to walk a fine line between wisdom and madness. The text hints at the incredible power and danger within these hidden chambers, suggesting that only the most determined and careful seekers can hope to uncover the truths they hold. Okay. Okay, still just like a lot of vague language about danger. Not much about how to find them. It says beneath the streets of Lothar, woven into the very fabric of the city. Okay, so that's the closest they get to describing where or like the location of these places. So, you know, it sounds like my first thought is beneath the streets. So maybe like figure out if I can find a way below the roads. Okay, let's do it. Can you describe what the roads look like in this city? Are they cobblestone or dirt? Are there what's oh my god, what's the word for the metal thing that covers sewers? Sewer metal plate. What do you call those? Drain manholes. Manholes, that makes sense because that's what they're for. Are there manholes? The roads of Lothar are a mix of ancient and arcane construction, reflecting the city's long history and its unique blah, 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 blah. The main roads are made of large, uneven cobblestones, worn smooth by centuries of foot traffic. Okay, cobblestone roads. These cobblestones shimmer faintly in the perpetual twilight as if infused with magical energy that helps guide travelers even in the dimmest of light. Narrower alleyways are often paved with smaller, more irregular stones, some of which are cracked or missing, revealing patches of packed dirt beneath. Okay, these side paths are darker and less traveled, lending an air of mystery and danger. Okay, manholes are present, though they are not typical of those found in other cities. In Lothar, they are intricately designed with ancient symbols and runes etched into their metal covers. These manholes provide access to the city's extensive underground tunnels, which are rumored to connect to the hidden chambers and secret libraries mentioned in the ancient text. Okay, so you're giving stuff away. I didn't hear that rumor. The roads are also lined with occasional drainage channels covered by wrought iron gates through which water and other unknown substances flow, contributing to the ever-present hum of activity beneath the city. Okay, so water flows down there. They're telling me that. Okay. I feel like that's unavoidable, but true. Okay, so there are manholes. What I know is that there are runes on them. They do not tell me what those runes do. So that's a little scary because I don't want to like try and open it and, you know, like attract attention. Like what if it's an alarm system, you know? And I kind of want to be covert about this. So what's the best way to do this? I don't want to go to the library again. I just read a book. But I feel like I need to know more about magic. Do I know anything about magic? So far, you haven't demonstrated any direct knowledge or practice of magic. Your understanding of magic is more theoretical, gained from your readings and observations. You are aware that magic is an integral part of Lothar, woven into its architecture. Yeah. I haven't interacted with or used any magic yet. That's true. Given the nature of Lothar, your journey may eventually lead you to encounter with magic where you could learn more or even begin to use it yourself. Yes, please. I want to cast some magic. Why else are we here if not to? Okay. So no, I don't know anything about magic. Well, it says that I have some theoretical knowledge. So what I'm going to do is I find a manhole and inspect the runes on it. I try to interpret their purpose. Okay, you find a manhole along one of the quieter cobblestone streets of Lothar. The metal cover is cool to the touch, intricately designed with runes and symbols that seem to pulse faintly in the dim light. The runes are complex, their shapes twisting and intertwining like ancient vines. As you keel to inspect them, you can sense a subtle energy emanating from the manhole, as if the runes are more than just decorative. They serve a purpose. Drawing on what little knowledge you've gathered from your readings, you try and interpret their meaning. The runes seem to form a protective barrier, likely intending to keep unwanted entities out, or perhaps to keep something inside. Dark. Okay. The symbols are a mix of warding and binding magic, common in ancient cities where magical and physical threats coexist. Okay. You recognize one symbol as a marker of the Council of Shadows, indicating their involvement in sealing or controlling access to the underground tunnels. The runes likely serve multiple functions, preventing unauthorized access, maintaining the integrity of whatever lies beneath, and perhaps even masking the presence of the tunnels from those not attuned to the city's deeper secrets. Yeah, that makes sense. They're trying to keep people out, keep what's in their inn, and trying not to give access to these places that are magically dangerous, which, to what I know, is the purpose of the Council of Shadows. Okay. While you can't fully decipher the entire array of runes, it's clear that this manhole is a gateway of sorts, carefully guarded by magic to ensure only those with the right knowledge or permission can pass through. What do you do next? Okay, got it. Yeah, these manholes are not really manholes. They're sort of like very ornate entrances to below the city, where dark, deep secrets exist, which is fun. Okay. So I think I need to get down there somehow, but there's a magical protection that is not going to let me in, and I don't have any magic skills. See, this is why these things I need to like befriend someone. Like I need a sidekick who can do the things that I can't do. Like honestly, I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to go back to. Should I go back to the Council of Shadows? Like I want to find like the locker room at the Council of Shadows. I feel like I need to find some other people who are like my coworkers. Basically what I'm saying here is I have a boss, which is the Council of Shadows, and they have not given me a clear job description. And I don't know what I'm doing. I just got to this city, and maybe if I can find some of my coworkers, they can help. I'm just going to do that. I return to the Council of Shadows. I return to the council. Let's just do that. You decide to return to the Council of Shadows, retracing your steps through the twisting city of Lothar. The twilight city hums with its usual energy, but you remain focused, moving with purpose. After a short walk, you find yourself once again before the imposing building where the council resides. The dark stone structure looms above you, its spire reaching into the ever-dim sky. The entrance is guarded by two silent sentinels, their expressions hidden beneath their hoods. But they recognize you and allow you to pass without question. Okay, I'm inside. Cool. Inside, the atmosphere is thick with an air of secrecy and power. The hallways are dimly lit, the walls lined with ancient tapestries depicting the city's storied past. You navigate the familiar quarters until you reach the chamber where you first met the hooded figure. The chamber is as you remember it, filled with flickering candles, strange artifacts, and palpable sense of mystery. The hooded figure, the same one who initiated you into the council's service, stands at the far end of the room. Crap, I did not really want to talk to this person. They turn to face you as you enter, their eyes gleaming within the shadows of their hood. You have returned, they say, their voice calm and measured. What have you discovered, Elias? Oh gosh. I also didn't know my name was Elias. I don't know if they told me that or not. What have I discovered? I feel like I don't have much to report because I'm a dummy and I forgot that I was following what's her name with the blue eyes, and I like lost her because I went into that house. I shouldn't have done that. I should have followed them and then gone back later. Shoot. So I haven't really learned much. I'm just I think I'm gonna say that. I respond, or I say, because it's true. The hooded figure remains silent for a moment, their gaze steady. Sorry, also, I'm not sure if you can hear my dog. My dog is barking, barking, barking. 1 second. Okay, they stopped. Okay, so I say, I haven't really learned much quite yet. The hooded figure remains silent for a moment. I'm so scared. Their gaze steady as they assess your words. Patience is a virtue, Elias. They're being so diplomatic. They finally reply, their tone neutral. Oh, that makes it scarier. Our secrets are not easily uncovered, and it is wise to proceed with caution. Okay. They step closer, the flickering candlelight casting long shadows across the room. What have you observed? Even the smallest detail can be significant in a city like this. That was intense. That's crazy. Okay. Their calm demeanor suggests they are not disappointed, but rather encouraging you to continue your efforts. The Council of Shadows seems to value careful observation and deliberate action over hasty decisions. What do you do? I mean, I have this person who's kind of scary. Like, I'm intimidated by this person. And they just looked me right in the, they took a step towards me and said, what have you observed? So what have I observed? I've observed, I could bring up the manholes. Maybe this is like, me, I need to tell my boss, like, I have a blocker here. Okay. Should I bring that up? I feel like I can. Maybe I shouldn't bring it up as like my main observation, because I don't want to put too much suspicion on the why I'm looking into them, because I'm looking into them to investigate the Council of Shadows, basically. So what else have I observed? I've observed, should I just narc on the girl with the blue eyes? I think I'm going to have to, because I haven't seen much else. I've observed the woman with blue eyes entering, and I don't remember what their name was. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna like tell on the people that helped me. I've observed the woman with blue eyes entering a house in the back, in a back street of Lothar. I'm gonna make something up. I've observed. I'm gonna make something up that sounds weird and mysterious. Shadows that move like ghosts. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. Sounds mysterious. It sounds like something that would be interesting to a magician. Observe shadows that move like ghosts. Can I come up with one more of those? I've observed shadows that move like ghosts. I've observed mirrors that reflect light back in a different color, and I've observed the strange runes covering the manholes in the road. Within the road? I don't know what the best grammar is there. Within the road. Okay, and then I'm going to put that in quotation marks, and I'm going to say that's what I say. I say. Okay. The hooded figure listens intently as you recount your observations, their posture remaining still, but their interest clearly piqued. The woman with blue eyes, they repeat, their voice thoughtful. She is a key figure among the Veiled Watchers. Tracking her movements is vital, but approaching her directly would be unwise, at least for now. Okay, I don't know why they didn't tell me that information before. They consider your mention of the shadows. Shadows that move like ghosts are not uncommon in Lothar. They would be remnants of old magic, or perhaps something more sinister. You must be cautious around them. When you describe the mirrors and the strange runes on the manholes, the figure nods slowly. Mirrors that alter light may be tied to ancient wards or illusions, perhaps meant to conceal or reveal hidden truths. So many hidden truths in this story. As for the runes on the manholes, they are indeed significant. They protect the underground tunnels, and only those with the right knowledge or permission can bypass their magic. The figure steps back slightly, their voice taking on a more instructive tone. Okay. These observations are valuable, Elias. They suggest that you are beginning to see Lothar as it truly is, a city where every detail has meaning and where power is hidden in the most unlikely places. They pause as if considering their next words carefully. Continue to watch and listen. The woman with blue eyes may lead you to something crucial, and the runes you observed could be a gatekeep to deeper knowledge. Well, you are in charge of those, so why don't you just let me in? For now, return to your exploration, but be ever vigilant. Your tone softens slightly as they add, remember the council is here to guide you, but the path you walk is your own. The city will reveal its secrets in time. What do you do? I ask, do the Council of Shadows own the manholes? Can I receive access to enter the underground part of the city? I think I'm just gonna ask. These people are just being so weird and sketchy, and I'm getting impatient. They regard me thoughtfully, their eyes narrowing slightly as they consider your request. The manholes and the tunnels they lead to are indeed under the jurisdiction of the Council of Shadows, they say slowly. These tunnels are ancient, predating much of what stands above them today. They are a network of forgotten blah, 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 blah. They pause as if weighing the risks. Granting access to the underground is not a decision made lightly. Those tunnels hold danger not just in their structure, but in what they conceal. However, if your intent is true and your need is great, the council can grant you limited access. They step closer, their tone growing more serious. If you are granted access, you must proceed with caution. The paths below are not well charted, and the magic that guards them can be unpredictable. What is it that you seek in the underground, Elias? Knowing your purpose will help us determine the best course of action. Crap. I thought about that as I was reading that. I probably shouldn't have asked this without having a fake reason for why, and I don't have one. I could say that like I have reason to think that the Veiled Watchers are down there. See, if I had done this, if I had prepared for this, I would have like made something that I would have like made like a fake note or something that gave me reason to think that. I think I'm gonna play dumb. Sorry, I just got. Sorry, I just got to the city. The hooded figure's posture relaxes slightly, and a faint, almost perceptible smile touches their lips. Curiosity is not a flaw, Elias, they say, their tone softening. In fact, it is often the driving force behind discovery, blah, 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 blah. They step back, the flickering candlelight casting shifting shadows around the room. The city can be overwhelming for newcomers. There is much to learn and many layers to uncover. Take your time, explore, observe, and let your instructions of Lothar grow naturally. When you have a clear purpose or need, the council will be here to guide you. Okay, wow. So she's literally just telling me to go eat, pray, love in this city, and I don't want to. The city can be, take your time, explore, and observe. The future inclines their head slightly in a gesture of understanding. For now, continue your exploration above ground. There is much to see and many secrets. When you are ready, blah, blah, blah. With that, the figure turns slightly, as if signaling that your audience with them is drawing to a close. May your path in Lothar be enlightening, Elias. Remember, the city is as much your teacher as we are. Okay. Crap. That wasn't super helpful. Like all I have from that is that I should go follow the lady with the blue eyes, but that it's not wise to interact with them. What else do I have to go with here, ChatGPT? Okay. And my boss is just telling me to go just vibe in the city. So I am going to I need to find someone. What am I trying to do? Like, I need to get into the underground. I want to know more about who the Veiled Watchers are. I want to investigate the Council of Shadows. So I am going to go to a tavern or like a bar, and I'm gonna go eavesdrop first, and then I'm going to see if I can find someone to bring up to either of these people with at these groups. Okay. What do I do? I exit respectfully, and I seek out a tavern or bar, or a tavern or bar. Let's just seek out a tavern or bar. Let's be specific for ChatGPT. I seek out a tavern or bar. I go there to eavesdrop on the conversations of the residents of Lothar's resident, of Lothar's people. Okay. You seek the Council of Shadows chamber with a respectful nod, making your way into, or you exit the council, making your way into the streets of Lothar. The Twilight City is alive with a muted energy. Its winding roads and narrow alleys filled with the quiet hum of activity. As you navigate through the cobblestone streets, you notice a faint glow emanating from a nearby building, a small weathered tavern nestled between two tall stone structures. The sign above the door, written in a script that seems to shift and shimmer, reads Whispering Flame. The tavern is dimly lit with flickering lanterns casting a warm glow over the wooden interior. The patrons are a mix of locals, some dressed in simple, work-worn clothes, others in robes that suggest ties to the city's arcane art elements. The air is thick with the scent of spiced ale, the sound of low murmured conversations. You find a quiet corner where you can observe the room without drawing attention to yourself. As you sip a drink brought by the tavern keeper, you listen carefully to the conversations around you. A group of merchants at a nearby table are discussing the recent rise in strange occurrences in the marketplace, shadows that move on their own, mirrors reflecting back distorted images, and whispers that seem to come from nowhere. They speak in hushed tones, their expressions a mix of fear and curiosity. At another table, two robed figures are engaged in a quiet but intense discussion about the ruins of Elderith. You catch fragments of their conversation, mentions of a powerful artifact, dangerous magic, and a group searching for something hidden deep within the ruins. In a darker corner, a lone man with a hood pulled low over his face mutters to himself, his voice barely audible. You catch only a few words, but they chill you. The Veiled Watchers, they're moving too quickly. The council doesn't know. Ooh, that did give me chills. The atmosphere in the tavern is thick with secrets, and the conversation you overhear hint at the layers of intrigue that run through Lothar. Okay, so I have this guy, this really creepy dude, who's just like sitting by himself and muttering these these words. At this table are two hooded figures who are probably magicians in some way. They're talking about the ruins of Elderith, which I've been to, and I do want to know more about, but like I don't know why I would go there. It sounds dangerous. And then there's merchants. I feel like the merchants. I need to go talk to the merchants because merchants always want to talk to you. Okay. I note for myself next time we play, I would like to speak to the merchants. That's all for today. Cool. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I will try and have a great day. All right. I think I'm out of time. I think I'm supposed to be done. Let me just check. That's why I ended it.
Yeah, we can totally be wrapping up here.
Okay, sweet. All right. That was fun. This is always so overwhelming because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like making stuff up, but it's fun.
Awesome. All in the stream now.